Hey, good morning. You are watching Vail Daily Live. It's your Friday edition, September 17th. I'm your host here in the studio, Ashley LaFleur. We also have our girl Charli out in Vail Village this morning. Trisha is off for today. She's got some important things to celebrate with her family. And then we also are going to be checking in with our remote reporter, very remote this morning, Ken Hoeve. We'll be finding out more about his adventures on the road. But really great show in store for you. So Charli's going to be getting all the details about Vail Oktoberfest. It's the final weekend to celebrate here in the Vail Valley, and she knows exactly how to plan your attack. She's going to be getting more information for us. Also, we're going to be going live from San Diego with Ken. Yeah, that's right. On the road all the way from San Diego. Really excited to chat with Ken about that and his adventures. And then Hillary and Trisha from Squash Blossom, they're going to be talking about beer and jewelry pairing. I've never seen a beer and jewelry pairing, but I'm very curious about how this works. And I'm sure it's going to be beautiful and also delicious at the same time. And then Charli and Tyler are going to be trying on some sweet new lenses over at Eye Pieces. So if you're looking for a great way to not only protect your eyes, but look great at the same time, Eye Pieces always has the solutions. And then, of course, we also have a look at your weather, your headlines, your events, and so much more as we head into the weekend. And as always, if you are watching us on Facebook or on YouTube, please make sure to use that chat feature. We love to hear from you throughout the show. Let us know where you're watching from, what you're up to, what your weekend plans are. If you have any questions, it makes my day every time you light that chat up. So please make sure to use that function. And then you can always subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the action. And of course, you can find us on vaildaily.com, vaildailylive.com. You can find us on Roku, Amazon Fire. You can find us on Spotify. So even if you're out, on the road, maybe you're going to be road tripping, but you don't want to miss out on any of the action, you can join us on Spotify. So make sure to participate. We love that. All right, we should look at what's going on with that weather this morning. So we know we had a red flag warning yesterday, but that's not the case for today. We actually have a little bit of a cold front that's kind of pushed through Colorado, and it's creating some much cooler temperatures along the Front Range. And today it's going to be relatively mild compared to some of the temperatures we've seen recently, but a lot of sunshine in store for us today across the entire valley. So whether you have plans for hiking or biking or Oktoberfesting, it's going to be beautiful. So this is a look at what's happening for Vail. So this is also where Betteridge is located, right in Solaris. High of 70 degrees, nice and sunny out there today. Overnight lows, though, look at this. Overnight low dropping into the 30s. Oh yeah, it's happening. And then, as we look ahead, Emma, can we show them what's coming our way in that extended forecast? Okay, so today, bright sunshine. And that's going to be the case really throughout the weekend. So whether you're going to be going to Eagle for the amazing race, if you are going to be, hike, wine, and dining at Beaver Creek this weekend, it's all going to be absolutely gorgeous. So today, nice and clear, partly cloudy for Saturday and for Sunday, but look at those temperatures on Sunday. So we start to see some moisture headed our way, temperatures dropping into the upper 60s. And then by Monday, 59 is the high. There are some rumors that there could be some snow on the peaks early next week. Oh, yeah. What? Yep, that's right. There are some rumors. We'll keep you updated as we get a little bit closer. But for now, all you need to know is put on that sunscreen, make sure to hydrate, and get on over to Betteridge and see what they have new in the store. We saw Lance the other day, and he was showing us these one-of-a-kind diamonds that are absolutely stunning. And that's just how they roll with Betteridge, right? They have beautiful fine jewelry, watches, exceptional service. They're located right in Solaris, and they have been in business since the late 1800s. So they know exactly what they are doing. Okay, somebody else who knows what they're doing is my girl Charli. I feel like we should probably check in with her live in Vail Village this morning. Charli, I can see you are bundled up a little bit. How's it feeling out there? Oh,
Okay,
hey, Henry.
good to know.
I can hear you too. Can you guys hear me?
Thanks.
Oh, I don't think they can hear me. Hey, girl. Hey, can you hear me?
Good morning, guys. Good morning, Ashley. Great to see you. I'm here in Vail Village, and I'm just watching the setup for Oktoberfest because this weekend, as we know, is the Vail Oktoberfest. It's the final weekend. So check back in a few minutes. We'll be talking with James, and he's going to talk all things Oktoberfest and let us know what's going on this whole weekend. And then later we'll be popping over to Tyler over at Eye Pieces here in Vail Village to check out the lens of the day. It's a chilly start to the morning this morning, around 46 degrees, but it's beautiful sunshine. So just wear that jacket and come on outside. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Awesome. Thank you so much to Charli. Yeah, and you can see how she's bundled up out there. And, I think Trisha made a really good point the other day on the show where, we start off the morning with having the heat kind of blasting in the car. And then by later on this afternoon, we'll have the air conditioning on. So that's just kind of what we have happening with our weather. And you know what? I'm here for it. I'm excited about it. Okay. We are going to take a quick break. When we come back, we have your headlines. We also have, of course, your national days. Got to check in on these. I don't even know who comes up with these national days, but they're ridiculous. And we'll get all of that information for you. But come on back and we'll have those headlines and so much more headed your way on this Friday edition of Vail Daily Live.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing, finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, for you, for life.
At Beaver Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, every breathtaking view, and every discovery. It's where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories, so your mountain getaway dreams can all come true. Come experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
National Pet Bird Day. Really, honestly, who comes up with these things? This is really funny that they, of course, September 17th. I don't know if all the national pet birds do something special on this day or if there's something about September that makes them really excited, but you're welcome for that. Oh, and Constitution Day. Yep, there's that too. Okay, so we should talk about, first of all, when it comes to headlines and when it comes to learning about days and just getting some new knowledge, it's always helpful to have fresh coffee, fresh caffeine, which you can find at Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea. They have, of course, their 2 locations, their roastery and Minter, and they have their second location that just opened recently up at Beaver Creek in between those escalators. They open at 7 o'clock each morning. And so you can go over and you can get that fresh coffee. You can get that fresh loose leaf tea. If you like tea, they have so many different varieties. And something that just I think is so incredibly special about their company is that they've been in business since 1989. The concept came to them while visiting a friend in Switzerland. But they're so passionate about the products that they make that they really put a lot of effort into how things taste. They have fresh baked goods that you can go and enjoy with your coffee in the morning. And they just, it's such a good representation of the hard work and the dedication that our local businesses provide. So if you haven't tried their coffee and tea, make sure to do that. And maybe, do it while you pick up your Vail Daily for today. So again, as always, it's completely free. You can pick it up in those blue boxes from Vail all the way down to .0 these days. And then, of course, if you're watching us remotely, you can log on to vaildaily.com. So on the front page today, you can see, I love these pictures. This is a great one of what's going on with the Taste of Vail. So this is Riley Romanin, the chef and owner of Hooked in Beaver Creek, and he's grilling lamb-filled Lebanese flatbread yesterday at the Taste of Vail American Lamb Cook-Off. And the event continues today with some seminars and some tastings, and then there's a farm to dinner table tonight. But love those pictures. Thank you to Chris Dillman for providing those to us. But they talk about on the biggest headline, more help in a crisis. There's part 4 in a series that the Vail Daily has been doing about Eagle County's criminal justice system striving for a new future of behavioral health support amid significant challenges. So you can learn all about that on page A2. And something else that I think is really interesting, kind of in line with this on page A3, is Latino advocates urge changes to mental health care. And so you can learn a little bit more about what's going on in our Latino community on page A3. And then as we keep on going in our paper, we mentioned that we had a red flag warning yesterday. And so Vail did get that taste of some dry, windy, warm weather. But as we were just looking at our weather, things are going to be shifting as we get into the end of the weekend, the beginning of the week. So stay tuned for more of those weather facts, but very excited. And something else that I'm really excited about, always on Fridays, I think my favorite part of the paper is our girl, Trisha Swinson. She works so hard to create these weekend picks, but she goes through and she tries to really find something for everyone. And so she gives you the full lowdown on how to enjoy your weekend to the fullest while you're here in the Vail Valley, whether it's enjoying the classic cars in Vail. Maybe you want to do a little run or an adventure race with your family in Eagle, or maybe you want to do a little like sauntering and enjoying some food with hike, wine, and dine up at Beaver Creek, or maybe, just maybe, you have not had a chance to Oktoberfest yet here in the Valley. And we have had 3 opportunities. And this is the third. This is the third and last one, and it's happening in Vail Village. But you know what? I'm not going to tell you about it because our girl Charli is live on the scene and she has all the details. So we're going to check in with Charli and James to find out all about Vail Oktoberfesting this weekend.
Hi guys, hi Ashley. We're here in Vail Village and I'm so excited. I'm here with James Deegan and he's here with Highline Sports and Entertainment. And so tell us a bit about Oktoberfest this weekend. It's the final weekend, is that right?
It is the final weekend. Beaver Creek usually kicks off Labor Day weekend, then we have Lions Head last weekend, which was enormous. And of course we culminate the September Oktoberfest month with Vail Village here. It's starting today at noon. We kick it off with our Vail Veterans Program, free first beer for all veterans. So they just need to show their veteran ID. They get their first beer on us. That goes from 12 until 10 today. Tomorrow we are 11 until 10. And then Sunday from noon until 6. So it's an action-packed weekend of Oktoberfest right here in Vail Village.
Awesome. And you can get some great German food. Tell us about the German food that's on offer today.
There's all kinds of great stuff out here. Big, massive German pretzels and bratwursts of every kind. And there's strudel out here. And it's as authentic as we can get it here, not being in Germany, of course, in Munich.
Absolutely. Well, I'm German, so I especially come here for the food, definitely. What do you like to eat?
I'm a big bratwurst guy.
You are?
I go big on the bratwurst. I usually have 4 or 5 throughout the weekend. But more importantly, the bratwurst eating competition.
Yes, tell us about that.
You'll see guys pound down 6, 7, 8 of those things inside of about a 3-minute span. So
okay, wow.
We have all kinds of amazing competitions here at Oktoberfest, some of which we've created, some of our very traditional, like Stein lifting competition, where they have to hold a liter Stein full of beer out in front of them with a very straight arm, without spilling it, without falling. Yes, and this shaking begins, and then the last man standing, of course, is the winner.
And how heavy is a Stein typically?
Oh boy, it's 14, 15 pounds. I think it's substantial for sure.
I mean, that's impressive. I feel even if you just hold your arm out without a weight, after a while that gets tiring.
Yes.
So what's the running record?
Well, it's the last man standing in that one.
Okay.
The bratwurst eating competition, the record is 9 third-pound bratwurst, so it's pretty disgusting, actually.
Oh my goodness! Will you not be competing in that event?
I do not compete. No.
No,
I'm retired. I hung up my bratwurst eating competition skills.
You did. So, and we can purchase Steins here.
Absolutely. Yep. Upon arrival here, we have our ID and wristband tents. We can buy Steins there. Their supplies are limited until they are gone.
Okay.
So those usually sell out mid to late day Saturday.
Okay.
So we don't have to carry inventory year over year, but they're very popular, especially when we have beautiful weather like we're going to have this weekend. Perfect weather, actually.
Yes.
We've got the helmet flicker band out here, alpenhorn blowing competitions. Of course, the keg bowling world championships is here.
Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness.
A big fan favorite here year after year. So come on out. We've got Spaten beer on tap, straight from Munich, Germany, while supplies last as well. The pandemic has kind of shortened up the supply chain a little bit.
Yes.
So we've done our best to fulfill all the all the different kegs with as much as we can in the German beer. But we'll have plenty all throughout the weekend, all the way until 6 o'clock on Sunday evening.
And so Friday and Saturday evening, we have some live music starting around 7:30.
Yep, so we have traditional Bavarian music throughout the day. That starts around noon, goes till about 6:30. And then in the evenings, we have various kinds of more sort of hip and fun dancing music out here in the streets. And the streets will be packed and full of kind of camaraderie and fun. And the Vail Village weekend, oftentimes the locals come out a little bit more, but you'll see people here from literally all over the world. They make it specifically their fall pilgrimage to come out to Vail and come to Oktoberfest and have a blast.
Amazing. Well, I'm just so excited to see these contests and the costumes. That's the best thing for me.
They are. The dirndls will be out in full force, the lederhosen and all that.
Yes, I love it. Well, come and check it out. Today, 12 till 10 p.m.
Yep.
Tomorrow, 11 till 10 p.m. And then Sunday,
12 till 6.
12 till 6.
You got it.
So come on down, get some local German beer, local food. It's going to be awesome. And catch the live music and the dancing. We'll hope to see you guys. Thanks, James.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thanks, you too.
At Beaver Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, every breathtaking view, and every discovery. It's where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories, so your mountain getaway dreams can all come true. Come experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Slifer Smith & Frampton, the #1 real estate company in the Vail Valley, with nearly $1.5 billion sold so far this year. Little Brave Lodge is already under contract and set to become the highest priced sale in Bachelor Gulch history. This Creekside estate in Vail just hit the market with more than 7,000 square feet, just minutes from Vail Village. Or this newly renovated 5-bedroom home on Beaver Creek Mountain gives you ski in, ski out access. See them all at vailrealestate.com.
Nap Harvest is your marketplace for locally produced products like seasonal organic produce, meats, eggs, dairy, breads, flours, nap nectars, and more. It's harvest time, and that means Hotchkiss tomatoes, Olathe sweet corn, and Paonia peaches. We also have a full bounty of mushrooms, such as blue oysters, king trumpets, lion's mane, and chestnuts. Nap Harvest, your indoor farmers market, opens 7 days a week in Eagle Ranch.
Okay, welcome back. It is your Friday edition of Vail Daily Live, and we should probably talk about what's heading your way for your weekend weather. And starting off this morning, it's a little bit cool, but not as cool as it has been. I woke up and in Eagle this morning, it was about 46 degrees compared to the other morning where it was more like 40. So still relatively chilly. First thing in the morning, definitely put the heat on in my car. The sunrise was gorgeous. We don't have any clouds out there right now. And we're going to continue to see this beautiful sunny weather on tap, not only for today, but going into tomorrow. And we're looking at those highs topping out right around 70 degrees if you're in Vail. And then the overnight low, though, look at this. It's getting into the upper 30s. So it really is getting pretty brisk in the evenings. And then we just have like a slight wind speed today, around 6 miles an hour. So definitely a difference from yesterday where it was pretty windy and we had that red flag warning. And then, Emma, can we look at what's going on with that extended forecast? Okay, so this is where things are starting to get really interesting. So our high around 70 degrees for today, and then it warms up a little bit for tomorrow. High is back in the mid 70s, partly cloudy, so perfect for all of the weekend activities. And then Sunday, partly cloudy. However, we start to see a little bit of moisture moving in, temperatures dropping into the upper 60s. And then by Monday, look at this. We are looking at a significant temperature drop, a high of 59 degrees. So on the chatter on social media, there are some rumors that we could see some snow up on the peaks Monday, Tuesday-ish. So we'll keep you updated as we get more information, but really excited for our weekend weather. It's going to be absolutely perfect for all of our weekend events. And it's all brought to you by Carrots, who have been making those heirlooms for 50 years now. So big thank you to them. Stop on over and say hello to Dan Tully and his whole crew. They're located right on East Meadow Drive, just right outside the Vail parking structure next to Latour. Beautiful, beautiful establishment. And they create so many fun, just unique heirlooms that you're going to love for a lifetime. So let's take a look at what's going on with Beaver Creek this weekend. So if you want to get out and you want to enjoy something that's really fun with the entire family, first and foremost, the second to last dinner and a movie is happening tonight under the stars. And with that clear sky, it's going to be perfect for this, but you do want to bring some nice warm blankets with you because it's going to be chilly. So today is Friday. So Grease is the movie that's going to be shown tonight. Thursday. Are you sure? September 17th. Grease is happening at Beaver Creek tonight. So from 7 to 9, you can go and just get yourself some dinner from one of the restaurants and then bring it out with your family, cuddle up under the stars and watch that classic. And then next week is the last one that they'll be doing with Angels in the Outfield. So really, really cool series. But you pick up that food from maybe the Dusty Boot. They have, great burgers and salads, and bring it on out and just snuggle up with your family. Now, also this weekend at Beaver Creek, they have one of their last zoo summons going on. So this is your chance to enjoy some live music from Meadowlark on the ice rink stage. That goes on from 4 to 7 o'clock. And then we'll be seeing, that chance to enjoy some food and beverages from Beaver Creek restaurants. So again, that's going on this weekend. And then they have one more, I believe, next weekend as well. So live music, some nice bites with the family, and it's going to be a great weekend of weather to do that. And then I should mention that Hike, Wine, and Dine is happening on Sunday at Beaver Creek, but it's sold out, which is great news because it all goes to benefit Jack's Place at the Shaw Cancer Center. So if you missed out on actually participating in the event, you can still donate. You can find out more about that in Trisha's weekend picks in the Vail Daily today. So that's a look at what's going on with those Beaver Creek events this weekend. And coming up after this break, I want to show you this beautiful shot. Are you ready for this? We are road tripping with our very own Ken Hoeve. And would you look at this? This is where he is this morning. We're going to get all the details about going into the off season and how you can do a little trip on a budget. I would say that honestly, it rivals something that you would do with some sort of like a tour guide service or something you would pay a lot of money for. But Ken's going to give us all the details after the break. So stay with us. And also before we do that, I wanted to check in with the chat and say hello to Rodney Travis. Welcome back from Spain, Charli. Oh, Rodney, you have been paying attention. Thanks so much for that. And I will pass that along to Charli. She's out in the field. I'm sure she'll see that. And then also Troy is saying good morning this morning. So thanks so much for lighting us up on the chat. We're going to take that quick break and then we'll be right back.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing. Finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
At Beaver Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, every breathtaking view, and every discovery. It's where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories, so your mountain getaway dreams can all come true. Come experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Have you ever felt rug love? Shop at Rugs Benedict and find the rug you love for any room in your home. Our selection of imported, handmade rugs is unmatched, with over 1,000 beautiful area rugs in stock. You can find rugs to fit any room at any budget. Rugs Benedict in Avon has been serving the Vail Valley since 1972. Finding beautiful new area rugs has never been this easy and affordable. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know rugs.
Okay, welcome back. It's your Friday edition, and we have something really special in store for you this morning. You know, for a lot of you that are watching, you don't necessarily live here, you're probably still familiar with our off seasons, right? A lot of times we call it mud season, and these days it doesn't seem like we have much of a break anymore, right? It's pretty consistent year round that we always have something going on. But typically this time of year, as things start to slow down after Labor Day, and as we prepare for the upcoming snow season, the locals like to take off and they like to get out of the valley and, you know, just experience something a little bit different. But we all know, especially, you know, after 2020, we've been working really hard, right? We don't necessarily want to be blowing our whole budget on taking a big old trip. But that's where Ken Hoeve comes in. And he has taken us on an adventure. We are road tripping with Ken Hoeve this morning. Good morning, Ken. Where are you coming in from?
Good morning, and Ashley, hopefully you can hear me. Having a little bit of difficulty on my end with the audio, but I take you can hear me, so we'll just run with this one. I'm in San Diego, right? How awesome is this? There's the downtown view, Shelter Island, in the Point Loma area, one of my favorite places to come to during the off season because, as you mentioned, you can do it on a budget.
Right. Okay. It looks absolutely stunning. You can see the marina there. You can see the skyline of San Diego right behind you. But obviously, you had to do a little work to get to San Diego. And of course, Ken always thinking about us and taking us along this trip. So we have some video of how this trip has been progressing. And so we're going to pull that up here and take a look. All right.
So,
okay. So
it's all about the road trip right now, right? Like road tripping's great. And to get San Diego, you come through Vegas. Usually when I go to Vegas, I get a little dirty, Ashley. I did it differently this year. I brought my mountain bike. Look at the views. This is just off the highway as you're passing through Vegas. So there's stop one, no cost at all, right? Didn't go in there and make it rain on the roulette table. And look at that. Wouldn't that be a fun place to ride?
I mean, I've never even thought about mountain biking in Vegas, but with those views, yeah, I love that. And then it also looks like it's pretty challenging too.
No, it's a good one. And I'm VanLife in this whole thing. I'm on night number 5 of staying in the van. Drove from Vegas to San Diego that night, woke up right where I'm standing and looking over, again, free of charge, throw the paddleboard in the water and take it toward the skyline. Listen to the birds, right? Nobody out there. In a city of millions of people, you have the place to yourself.
Oh man, I love listening to those seagulls, and it looks so calm. Is this sunrise? It looks beautiful.
It is, yeah, sunrise. There was the cruise ships. Cruise ships are starting to come in and out of San Diego. You see the big boats coming through here, but it doesn't stop there. There's so much to do here. Where I'm standing, over on the other side, is Shelter Island. This is a really popular tourist destination. I have some beautiful artwork there. And a very convenient walkway that goes right along the bay. Whether you are pushing a stroller, as you see there, maybe mobility impaired, it's a great place to go for a stroll. And you get to see this. This is the Yokohama Friendship Bell. It was dedicated to the city of San Diego by Yokohama, Japan in 1958. They ring it as a sign of peace every year at New Year's. And this is just right along Shelter Island. It's a beautiful setting. Definitely something to check out. And you'll love this.
Definitely.
You ever heard of Kona Kai, the
yes.
hotel? It's very expensive. Here's another freebie for you. You don't have to stay there. If you're van lifing it, you just go through and you have coffee in the morning, right?
I mean,
On a
what a
budget.
place to have coffee.
Yes.
My goodness.
Now, this is one of my favorites too. A lot of people are familiar with a place called Humphreys by the Bay. They do outdoor concerts there, and it's right on the marina. And a lot of people have boats there. Here's my life hack. You just put a seat on your paddleboard and you paddle over to the concert, and then you have the best seat in the house. You can make business calls. Again, free of charge. Notice the trend here, Ashley. Everything's pretty much free. And you know what's better than having a boat? Having a friend with
I
a
don't
boat.
know. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
I like that.
And my buddy Sean has a boat. This is a surf break called Cabrillo Point. You can only access it by boat, and you go out there, sit in the channel. The surfing's awesome. Not as crowded as a lot of locations can be in San Diego. It gets a little shallow here and there. That spot, though, there's a lighthouse up above, and it is the lighthouse, and it is the area where they filmed the original Top Gun of Maverick. He goes and visits his commanding officer, and then how about that view? All right,
Oh
just
my
great. There's San
gosh.
Diego on a budget. Gas prices right now, when you leave our area, it's the low $4 range. By the time you get out here to California, you're looking at about $5 a gallon. One thing of note, when I went through Nevada, they have a mask mandate, so got to wear masks everywhere there. In California, that's not the case. You're pretty much free to roam without one if you're vaccinated. And everything's kind of business as usual. And it's their off season. And I saw you doing the weather report. The weather's always the same in San Diego. You just could do the same report and just push replay. I mean, it's always like this. It's pretty darn nice.
I mean, it looks spectacular, and I love, especially because those gas prices are so high right now, to be able to have these free options.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Ken, I love that you take advantage of each day, and you're really, you went to a concert, you went surfing, you also, hit up coffee at one of the most beautiful restaurants. And I was reading a little bit about San Diego because I knew you were out there. And so I found out that San Diego has the most dog-friendly restaurants per capita in the country. Have you experienced that? Did you bring the dogs with you?
I did not. I left the dogs at home. That doesn't surprise me to hear that fact. There are a lot of dogs here, and you see them at the restaurants. They're very well-behaved, socialized dogs. My friend Sean, a lot of people remember Sean that owned 8150. That's who I'm out here visiting. I took his dog yesterday for a walk. Actually, I should say a drag. He has this big chocolate lab named Lila, and she drugged me down to the water right there, and I was just throwing a ball for her, and she was having the best time. And then it's like a social scene. All the other dogs are out there, and then you're swimming, and it's cool. This is a great place for a dog. And there's little doggy, they have these little pocket parks located, like tiny little dog pocket parks all over that you can Google and go to, and they're in these really cool spots. So I just think it's a great time. Go on that road trip, pack your stuff up, VanLife it, find the right places to spend the night, and wake up with views like this. It's a good time to do things, but I'll be back there. I'm headed back now. I want to see the leaves change. I'm ready for that. That's what everyone's been asking about here. Are the leaves changing yet? Are they?
Oh yeah. Oh, they sure are. It's absolutely, I don't think we're quite at peak yet in the Vail Valley, but it's close. So yeah, hurry on back here so you can get that.
All right.
But man, thank you so much for
I'll leave you with
the
this,
experience.
Ashley, for your viewers.
I mean, come on, like so cool. Ken, like I absolutely love watching your adventures and to be able to share them live here on this show. There's just nothing better. This is one of the coolest things about this technology. So thank you to you, and thank you to Sean for sharing his beautiful backyard with us this morning in San Diego.
I will pass it on.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to take some notes on some of the places that you parked your van for VanLife, so I can go experience that as soon as we wrap up our season here on October 4th. All right, Ken Hoeve, everybody, road tripping with Ken all the way in San Diego this morning. All right, we'll probably check back in with that beautiful shot that he has for us just a couple more times throughout the show. But right now, I think we should probably take a look, like he was asking about what's going on with the weather and if the leaves are changing. So we're going to send it out to Charli to take a look at that weather forecast, because this weekend, it's just going to be a perfect time to get outside. No matter what you might be doing, maybe you just want to go and look at those leaves up close. It's going to be a great one. So let's send it out to Charli and see what she has to say about that local weather. Charli?
Hi Ashley, yes, you are right. It's so beautiful and gorgeous. The leaves are changing. I was just saying to Henry, my camera up, how I'm going to take a hike after the show wraps today with my son Bowie, because it's just stunning. You know, we've got a beautiful start to the day. It's cooler temperatures to start, so I'm in a coat, so just wear that jacket. But you know, the sun is out, the blue sky is shining. I love it so much. So currently in Vail, it's around 46, Avon 46, Edwards 45, Eagle 46, and beautiful sunshine, warming up already. Tonight we can expect lows of around 39, highs of today around 73, so it's going to be perfect to get outside for sure. An outlook for the rest of the week is a lot of sunshine, a lot of sunny weather, and there is going to be a cold front hopefully coming through to the weekend to really start that fall weather and that fall season. And this weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne, Elevated Savings.
Oh, thank you so much, Charli. It looks gorgeous out there. Thank you, Henry. You can see those leaves changing right there behind them next to Gondola 1 in Vail Village. So beautiful time to get outside in those bright bluebird skies. Absolutely stunning first thing this morning. And, you know, I wanted to talk about, you know, one thing that I think people come here as a destination for is fly fishing, right? It's one of those just quintessential Western experiences. And before we get into our fly fishing report, Emma, I was hoping that we could go back to Ken's shot in San Diego, because look at this. I mean, he's right there on the water. I bet they have some fishing out there, maybe not necessarily fly fishing in that marina, but you can see that skyline of San Diego behind there, some mostly cloudy skies. But if you want to do some fly fishing here in the Vail Valley, you want to hit up Fly Fishing Outfitters. They've been in business since 1992 and they know the best spots, right? That's one of the things, like if you are going to be road tripping somewhere, maybe you're road tripping here, you want to make sure that you go with the people in the know. And so they're located right next to Agave and Avon. They're Orvis endorsed, which means that they have excellent customer service and they are also stewards of the environment, which I think is so important, right? You want to go with somebody that really cares about where we are and preserving it and making sure that things are, you know, the way they should be, and the fish aren't stressed. And so right now, you know, we just got an updated fly fishing report from John Packer over at Fly Fishing Outfitters. And he's saying that, you know, the cooler nights are really good for fishing and the scenery is spectacular. And speaking of the scenery, this is our new Gore Creek fly fishing cam. Well, it's the fish cam. And you can see one right there at the bottom of the screen. They're just little guys, but this is live on Gore Creek. So you can see that water flowing and it's beautiful and nice and clear and sunny. Oh, there's a little guy. So if you want to get out there and catch some of these little critters, well, Fly Fishing Outfitters has guided half and full day walk and wade and float trips, and they're going out every day. They're saying the conditions really are excellent. And so let's say maybe you want to get out on the Eagle River. So the flies for the Eagle River right now, parachute Adams, blue-winged olives, those are working on the surface. And then some subsurface flies that are working are purple haze, bar emerger, juju beatus, fly formerly, RS2s, and any small non-flashy nymphs. But if you want to get the details, you want to, you know, deck out your kit, head on over to Fly Fishing Outfitters. Again, they're located right next to Agave in Avon, Orvis endorsed, amazing company, and they've been around since 1992. Okay, Emma, I think we should probably take a quick break. Yes? Yeah. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we have some events to tell you about that are going on around Vail this weekend. And then we also have Trisha and Hillary at Squash Blossom to do a unique jewelry and beer pairing. I don't think this has ever been done before on the show. Very excited about this. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing. Finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
At Beaver Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, breathtaking view, and discovery. Where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories. Experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
is Squash Blossom, and we, in honor of Oktoberfest, we're doing something fun with Hillary Magner today. We are pairing beers and their colors with gems and all sorts of fun jewelry from Squash Blossom. And you worked with Kevin next door at the liquor store.
Kevin next door is Vail Fine Wine, so we got the beer from him, and we thought, it'd be fun since we've got some Oktoberfests tomorrow, or is it today?
Yeah, well, you know what? Yeah, it's all weekend long. Right outside these doors, you'll find Oktoberfest, so stop on in and everything. But yeah, we were having some fun pouring some of these beers. So this is a Hefeweizen from Eyinger, and there we go. Okay, and we chose this color, and I always love the Hefeweizens, and it's a little more cloudy versus maybe some of the lagers. But you paired it with this set. Tell us why. I love is this 18 karat gold?
It's 24 karat gold. So this is Gurhan. He's a Turkish designer, and he hammers in the gold 1,900 times per square inch to get it, because 24 karat gold's pure gold. So that's how he gets it where you can actually wear it. And this is just beautiful, a collection of different type of moonstones that I thought were so pretty and just actually did remind me of beer. I don't know.
Okay, yes, isn't that great? We can
color of the gold too. Kind of goes with the beer color.
With the Hefeweizen. Okay, and then this one, I'm gonna mutilate this name. It's the Weinenstaffener. Okay, original premium, but we're looking at this great looking beer, and we paired it with this.
So this is Farrell. She is all made in New York. You know what? Can you guess what type of tooth this is? It's a tooth.
Really?
Yeah.
It is?
She uses all kind of animals and bones. This is a walrus too. Isn't that fun?
Okay.
All one of a kind, 18 karat gold.
Oh, that's a gorgeous bracelet. And I love what she did to some of the edges here.
Yeah, so it's all kind of carved down, so it's not going to poke you like a normal tooth would do. But then she adds some bedazzle with the...
Yeah, with that. Look at
diamonds and gold.
You know what? I like see with the bubbles here remind me of all these little diamonds right there. All right. Now this one is this is a double buck. Okay, it's an old smoke beer, so very dark beer. So we're kind of going with wow, are these
those are cognac diamonds.
Oh wow.
It's Mattiacello. It has a titanium core inside, so it's very flexible and fun and wearable.
Okay.
Yeah. So I thought the dark diamonds kind of remind me of
Yes, definitely. So that'll go with the old smoke beer here. And then we've got a Oktoberfest Marzen. This is the authentic Bavarian Festival lager from Eyinger again, and almost kind of a orange color.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of nature.
Yeah.
So I paired it with Sarah Graham. This is her Pebble collection. So she has some white diamonds, but then cognac. It kind of reminds me of like floating in the river. But every collection she does is inspired by nature, and now maybe beer.
I know.
We'll have to ask if she drinks beer and see if she likes this.
I know, totally. Okay, well, yes. So we are pairing our beers with gems and jewelry, having fun at Squash Blossom. And thanks, Kevin, next door.
Right.
Vail Fine Wines.
Yep.
For putting these together for us. Okay, what are your hours?
We are 10 to 6 on Monday through Saturday and 11 to 5 on Sunday. But of course, people are in the store will stay open.
Perfect. Yeah. Hey, maybe have a beer with these guys. They've got their great coffee machine.
Right. And we do have our liquor license, so if you need a little hot top too, we do partner with Kevin to get our booze.
Okay.
So try to help each other out.
Okay, perfect. Step by, see Hillary, and learn more about how you can pair your beer with your jewels.
From pairing beer with your jewels in Vail Village to San Diego, we have it all for you on this Friday edition of Vail Daily Live. We know we were road tripping with Ken Hoeve, and this is where he's landed. Can we just look at this shot one more time? So here he is in San Diego. You can see the skyline off in the distance, a little cloudy to start off the day, the marina there in the background. And you know that San Diego, it's one of only 2 places in the world that the rare Torrey pine tree grows. Also, they have the most small farms of any U.S. county, and they produce the most avocados right there in San Diego. So thank you to Ken Hoeve for that gorgeous shot where he is first thing this morning at his buddy Sean's place. Can you imagine waking up to that being your backyard? Well, if that's not your backyard, but let's say this is, especially for this weekend. We have some really great events that are going to be going on. So like Trisha and Hillary were just saying, you want to pair your jewels with your Oktoberfest beers. And Charli had a chance to catch up with all the action this morning. So that's kicking off at noon today in Vail Village. This is your last chance to Oktoberfest in the Vail Valley this weekend, but it's going to be going on today, tomorrow, and Sunday. So your chance for keg bowling, stein hoisting, for all of the brats and schnitzel, and also the spaten, getting all that German beer in, and of course, just really utilizing every chance you have to wear your dirndl and your lederhosen in the most beautiful weather. We have that gorgeous sunshine on the way. So make sure to hit that up, Vail Oktoberfest. Now, also in Vail is the Vail Automotive Classic. So you're going to be seeing some beautiful classic cars going on now through Sunday. It's the 12th annual. And so today we have the Barrett-Jackson Mountain Road Tour from Vail to Steamboat Springs, and then cars and cocktails at the Sun and Alp Hotel. Tomorrow, cars and coffee at the base of Gondola 1. And then on Sunday, the Vail Automotive Classic Concours and Show in Lions Head Village. So this should be just a great time to get out, to peruse, to enjoy that sunshine, and of course, to marvel over some of those classic cars. You know, I was chatting with one of our viewers the other morning and learning a little bit more about Ferrari and just some of the favorites out there. So that's going to be going on. And then, of course, we also have the conclusion of the Taste of Vail. So we saw on the front cover of the paper today some of the action that was taking place yesterday with that lamb cook-off. And so today is the Taste of Vail Harvest Dinner. That's going to be the conclusion of the event from 5 to 8 at the base of Gondola 1. So that's just a look at what's going on around here. So many fun activities taking place each and every weekend. And we're so excited to be able to give you the full rundown. Okay, we're going to take a break. When we come back, Charli is going to be getting decked out for that sunshine, making sure she's protecting her eyes and looking great at the same time with Eye Pieces of Vail. And we'll also have more information about just some of the steals and deals going on around town for you. So stay with us. We'll be right back.
At Beaver Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, every breathtaking view, and every discovery. It's where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories, so your mountain getaway dreams can all come true. Come experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing. Finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
Hi guys, I'm here at Eye Pieces in Vail Village, the location up at the top of Bridge Street, and we're here with Tyler Moore, who is awesome. He's so knowledgeable about these fun glasses. I'm already shopping. But Tyler, tell us a little bit about the glasses you have today. I know you mentioned with Oktoberfest, you've got some German glasses on show.
Correct. I figured, it's kind of like a festive time right now. We have Oktoberfest in. Get your steins ready for some beer. Some brats are going to be around, but I figured let's keep it in with the festivities. So I pulled a couple of our favorite brands from Germany. Specifically right here, we have Makita out of Berlin, and then also IC Berlin, also out of Berlin. Great, cool frames. This is like German engineering meets eyeglasses in the most awesome way.
I mean, so they have no screws in these particular ones. It's crazy. They're just...
So both brands are based around like a stainless steel design that's all folded and bent into place. So it makes them very lightweight, very durable, but also very cool. Yeah, super flexible. These things are almost impossible to break. If you're hard on your glasses, like it doesn't really get any better than this, to be honest.
You can just throw those in your pocket. I mean, they're so flexible and durable. It's amazing. And so these are your prescription glasses. These are pretty cool. I really like them. People wear these biking.
Biking, around town, your statement piece. Here at Eye Pieces, we're not afraid to kind of have some things that are a little out there and a little different. I think that's kind of what makes this selection so fun, just to come in and peruse and see, what's new and what's crazy and what did Eye Pieces bring in.
I mean, I love all the different styles and designs that you guys have here. They are just amazing. So they're stylish, they're cute, they're durable and flexible. And you have a doctor in-house Tuesdays and Thursdays?
Yes, Tuesdays and Thursdays. He's in Edwards in the morning, Dr. G. He's great to work with. And then in the afternoon, he comes to Vail Vision typically, or at Vail Village around 3-ish.
Okay.
So, we can kind of adapt to where you are, what your schedule is. And we provide digital eye exams 7 days a week without the doctor. It's a cool telemedicine technology
service,
that we use.
Yeah, and so you can get most of the glasses, prescription lenses, is that right?
Pretty much most of the glasses, yeah. Anything with 2 lenses for the most part. Once you get into something like this, I'm sorry, it's cool, but I can't do it in prescription.
No, why not? I mean, and hey, we're heading into ski season pretty soon, and you've got some really cool new glasses here, some goggles.
Correct. So our goggles and helmets started hitting the warehouse, and we are getting them out to stores daily. Right now, Anon goggles have hit most of our stores, and Smith helmets. These are super cool. If you like interchanging your lenses on the fly, it's all magnetic. You might even be wondering, what is this little piece?
Yeah.
It's a magnetic buff.
I have that myself. I don't have that color though, so I think I might have to get that today. But no, it's amazing. Well, thanks, Tyler. And then, of course, we have to ask you the lens of the day.
Lens of the day, yes. So we're going to stick here with these 2 Makitas right here. These lenses are some of the highest quality ones we carry in the store. They're actually made by the camera company Leica. So it is a super clear, optically correct lens. And it's just great to see Makita kind of pushing the boundaries and creating these relationships with other well-known brands throughout the world in a nice collaboration.
Oh, they're amazing. I love red and black, so they're a winner with me, but they're the durable ones that can bend.
They are, yeah.
So you probably won't break them. So, they're perfect, especially out here. Everyone does lots of activities. So thanks so much, Tyler. That's been awesome. I'll go and do some shopping now.
Yeah, thanks, Charli.
Back to you, Ashley.
Oh man, you guys are looking good. Em and I are both just so excited about ski season and having the magnetic face buff, the magnetic lens changes. It's so amazing how much technology has changed when it comes to goggles. So if you haven't updated your look, maybe since middle school, like Emma was just telling me, it might be time to go to Eye Pieces. All right, we are going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to be taking a last look at that local weather forecast and then closing out the show. We are going to do a little round robin with my girl Charli, check back in with Ken Hoeve live from San Diego this morning, and so much more still head your way, including your picks and deals. And so you can get the best out of your Friday. Stay with us.
At Beaver Creek, the extraordinary awaits everywhere you look, in every shared adventure, breathtaking view, and discovery. Where attention to every last detail transforms moments into lasting memories. Experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
Flowers are fighters. That's why the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's is full of them. Because flowers find a way to break through. Just like we will. Join the fight at alz.org/walk.
coming up on September 25th at the Brush Creek Pavilion in Eagle is the Walk to End Alzheimer's event. And so it's going to be starting at 9:30 a.m. And if you'd like to participate, you can go to act.alz.org, and then you search for the Vail Valley and you can get hooked up with one of the teams. I know this is something that is very near and dear to our own Tricia Swenson's heart, and there's a lot of people that this has really affected, and they're going to be out there supporting their loved ones and also supporting finding a cure. So if you'd like to be part of it, that's happening on September 25th down in Eagle at the Brush Creek Pavilion. Now, before we let you go, of course, we want to make sure that you are getting the most out of your Friday. So, of course, we have Vail Oktoberfest kicking off at noon today in Vail Village. But let's say you want to do something a little bit different. Maybe you would like to, I don't know, go get some family style dinner at Sauce on the Creek. I was just checking this out. So they not only have, like single portions, but then they have family portions. Their dinner starts from 3 p.m. all the way to close. But some of the things they have on the menu right now are chicken marsala, Colorado choice lamb sirloin. They also have rainbow trout. So some really delicious options, some seared Atlantic salmon. So check out Sauce on the Creek for some dinner tonight. Also, if you're maybe feeling kind of like Ken Hoeve, you want to feel very coastal, you can head on over to Fiestas. They have Fish Fridays going on right now. So if you want to kind of lighten things up a little bit and have something more Mediterranean, if you will, at their New Mexican Cafe, it's always fresh, authentic, and delicious. And it's located right in Edwards Plaza between I-70 and Highway 6. And then also Garfinkel's. You cannot deny your Garfs, right? This place is open every day from 11 to 9 p.m. They have the best sports bar, all the games. So if you want to see some of your favorite teams play this weekend, they also have the best burger. You can build your own burger, and their deck is spectacular, especially with all the sunshine we're expecting in the forecast today and tomorrow. So head on over to Garf's, get that burger. And then also something that is really cool that's going on right now is the All Access card. This is something that is really special. It benefits getting people with disabilities out on the slopes, and people that are not necessarily in the programs that are specified, just for like the younger kids. A lot of these people have aged out of a lot of the programs that help to get people with disabilities on the mountain. And my girl Katie Zinn is the one that's behind this, and she is just absolutely amazing. And you can see that list. These are all the participating businesses. So you can get 20% off at these businesses now through the 30th. And so you buy this card and it goes to just this incredible organization. And then of course you get savings as well. So if you haven't gotten your access card, you can pretty much find that if you go to any one of the businesses throughout the valley, they're pretty much all supporting this, and you can actually get the information about how to buy the card in the store. So love that it's happening. And then if you want to burn off some of those calories that you've now, ingested from going to Garf's, going to Fiestas, Sauce on the Creek, don't forget that this weekend in Eagle, they have the amazing race going on tomorrow. So this is your chance to get out with your family and just have a little fun, do a scavenger hunt on your bikes. But then they also have the Mountain Rats race going on. So if you want to get out and do some running, some trail running, or if you really just feel like, winging an ultra marathon, they have that option too. So a lot going on this weekend for ways to enjoy delicious food and then burn off all those calories. Okay, we should take one last look at that local weather forecast. Let's send it out to my girl Charli for a last look at that weather. Just looking gorgeous out there.
Oh, Ashley, it's warming up. I'm ready to ditch this big puffy jacket I have on go right now, but I would still wear a light jacket this morning, but it is definitely warming up. We're currently in Vail around 48, so it's definitely creeping up. Beautiful sunshine, blue skies. We're going to see some warmer weather and some sunshine throughout the day, but highs around mid-70s, so I'm excited for that. Perfect temperatures for Oktoberfest this weekend. And this weather report to you is brought by Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact their Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the life you love. And so, like I said, around 48 here in Vail, 46 in Avon, 46 in Edwards, 48 in Eagle. It was a cooler start to the morning. It's still a little cool, but it is already warming up, so light jacket this morning. We're going to expect some overnight lows of around 39 degrees, but clear skies. And an outlook for the rest of the weekend is beautiful sunshine, blue skies, and then by the end of the weekend we may see a cool front come on in to start that fall weather with maybe some rain. So let's enjoy this weekend, get outside. I know I'll be enjoying the Oktoberfest this weekend, so 12 till 10 today, so come on down.
Oh, Charli, yeah, thank you so much. And you can see that blue sky behind you and the flowers there at Pepe's. My goodness, yeah. And I love that shot too of right next to Gondola 1 where we can see those leaves changing. So thank you so much to Henry and to Charli. It sounds like there's some work happening out there. Is there somebody like doing some construction?
Yeah.
Oh, there they are. Unloading the... got to unload those kegs of beer. Somebody's got to do it. All right, you two, thank you so much for all of your excellent reporting. So we know exactly how to get involved in that keg bowling. Oh, there's a car coming, Charli. Watch out. All right, we're going to let you guys go. Get out of the way. The excellent Vanna White movement to get out of the way of the most graceful, not getting hit by a car. Oh, there's another one, Charli. Here comes another one. Okay, we're going to let you guys go. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Charli, you're amazing. All right. You guys have a great one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And we're going to close things out now with my buddy Ken Hoeve, who has graciously gotten up at the crack of dawn because he is in San Diego this morning and he's been showing us this stunning view where he's woken up. I'm sorry. Are we interrupting your coffee, sir?
This is my dramatic moment. Gazing off, pondering life.
Do you see any wildlife down there? You see any seals, sea lions?
Oh yeah, they're sea lions. It's like a plethora of marine biology down there. And speaking of wildlife, they have a great nightlife just down the road from here.
You wouldn't know anything about that though, would you?
We Harbor Town. Go in there and sing karaoke. Hotel California. Actually, it's the Hotel Mark Cervantes, but that's a long story. It's a joke. You're very, very old joke that only Sean will get. But yeah, isn't this great? Couple things, that we get spoiled in the mountains, but we don't get super spoiled. And we go to other places and they just blow us away. This is a simple one. How do you feel about avocados? Are you an avocado person?
I love some avocados. That's like one of my favorite foods, honestly.
So the other day, I go into Sean's backyard and I look on the ground and there's an avocado. And I'm like, oh man, somebody dropped an avocado right here. And then he goes, oh, that's our tree. And I look up, the man has a damn avocado tree.
Oh my gosh, that's like a beautiful avocado.
Look at that. He grows them right here. He has like an endless supply of avocados. I'll bag some up and I'll bring them to you, right?
Okay, yes, please.
He has an avocado tree at his house. Everywhere you go, there's like fruit on people's trees, and you just want to pluck them and take them. I mean, pomegranate, right? They have pomegranate trees here. We don't have those. So
no, we do not.
Pretty unique. Let me have another sip of coffee.
Okay. Yep.
Settle
in. Take it in.
Because I really want to talk about something major with you, Ashley.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm in San Diego, broadcasting around the world, based out of Vail. You can watch it. Look, this is craziness. There it is on my iPad live. If I want to, I can come up here. I can AirPlay it to my devices. This is nuts. The technology that Vail Daily Live is pioneering and putting out to the broadcast world is just, you use the term game changer. Pretty soon people are not going to need like television networks and whatnot. And we're paving the way for that. So very cool. Thanks for participating this morning, Ashley. It was great to do the show with you and to share with our viewers what we can do and where we can go with this. It's cool.
Let's be honest. Thank you for getting up before sunrise to share this incredible shot with us. And then, of course, also just documenting great ways to get out of the valley to save a little money and also experience an incredible road trip. But I love, you're right, Ken, like to be able to have the technology to show people this in real time. And here we are. I mean, this is amazing. I think, for you and I both, we worked in this broadcasting industry for a long time, and I've never been able to be part of something this groundbreaking. It's really, really special.
It is. And to a lot of our viewers, and it's fun actually. Sean is inside watching it because here I was. I had a few beers in me last night and I was just bragging about the technology and what we're doing. And he's a business guy. and his wheels were turning. He's like, this is something crazy, Ken Hoeve. So we're going to get there this winter when we're doing snow reports and we're on the mountain and we can go anywhere around the world and do live broadcasts. And, you know, I was just sitting there watching Charli almost get run over by 2 cars on downtown. And it's not even Oktoberfest yet. And, you know, it's great for me to be here, to be able to see that and be in a place that I can find avocados in my friend's backyard.
I mean, I don't think it gets any better than that. Well, we're excited to have you come home as well and experience all the beauty that is the fall colors changing right now. So
I'm going to be watching you the next few days on my way home. I'll just be tuned right in here on my iPad.
I love it.
Watching Vail Daily live from here, doing work. Good job. Good to see you.
Amazing. Hey, good to see you too. And thank you again to Sean for just giving us the most spectacular shot of San Diego. I'm so jealous. I want to come out and tell him to reserve an avocado for me. I want to actually like taste it out there looking out over the water. Okay, we're going to wrap things up. Thank you so much, Ken Hoeve, coming to us live from San Diego this morning. Amazing what technology we have access to with this show. And of course, we love chatting with you each and every morning too. So please make sure to hit us up on Facebook and on YouTube. Talk with us. Let us know what's going on in your world. And of course, subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the action like Ken Hoeve getting fresh avocados in San Diego and Charli narrowly escaping death right there in Vail Village in the most beautiful, like graceful way that I've ever seen anybody get out of the way of a car. She's amazing. You can tell she's an ice skater, right? Okay. We are going to sign off. Have a wonderful Friday out there. Thank you so much for joining us here in Vail Daily Live. And we'll be back live at 7:30 tomorrow morning.